the National Football League on EA Sports.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. On 1st down, right back to Hall. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 14 carries, 64 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air, or maybe change up how you establish a run game.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw. Holland. Got it complete to Ryan. And a 1st down for Philadelphia.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Holland. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Out of the gun now on third down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The quick slant, good for a first down, a gain of 12. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing on first down. Randolph. He finds his man, complete. It's Blake. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's second and a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Stevenson, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down. Back to throw. Randolph. Throw left side complete. That's Stevenson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On first and 10, Randolph. Down inside the 25. They'll run on first down. Stevenson. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. To throw on second down. Randolph looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Russell. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. On third down. It's Stevenson, and he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take them into
touchdown from 8 yards out. And the Barons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
On first and 10, it's Hall.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Holland over the middle. Rodgers has it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Straight ahead is Hall. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And he's got Jordan complete right side. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Back to throw. Holland. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. From a yard out.
And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. He was a perfect 7 of 7 on that opening drive, the 7th being the touchdown pass. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
He finds his man complete. That's Stevenson.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Randolph. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Back to throw. Randolph. And the throw there going to be incomplete. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
He's in his own second quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's what you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate. But a nice carry. From the gun on third down. Holland.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They go play action here on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Holland. Then he finds Escobar, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Targeting Cooper, and he's got it coming across the field.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Hall on a give up the middle.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Breece Hall.
His 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. So a sensational return there on special teams, a foot race that he was not going to lose. But now, meanwhile, while that was going on, we've got an injured player on the field.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. 75 yards.
And the Barons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-17.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL, but I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback. For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Hall again on 2nd down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first down, Holland. Pressure comes and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
A handoff for Hall.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He finds his man complete. It's Stevenson. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Randolph. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to go up top again. And this is caught. Touchdown. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Barons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Elliott good with a PAT, and that gives him a 3-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cooper. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Holland. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild... Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10. Once again from the 28. Up the middle they go. Stevenson. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw. Randolph. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
That
is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Off the play fake. Holland toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's a give to Hall. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped after. Down to the 15-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Holland. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a good call there. That brings up 4th. And this one is right through. And that will tie us at 24 all. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Randolph. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Russell. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Stevenson. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. The 20. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Now the extra point. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you got a talented back, give it back to him.
Off play action. Randolph. He finds his man. Complete. That's Russell. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Back to throw. Randolph buying time to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Personal foul. Unnecessary running.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
The throw over the middle, taken in.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Off the play fake. Randolph. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off play action. Randolph.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not to have another turn.
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted.
And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
Tough running there before being wrangled down shy of the 15. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Ball again on 2nd down.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And Escobar has it left side. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Holland. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Holland. It's caught. Cooper.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Throwing on first down. Holland, Escobar with it over the middle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. Back to throw. Holland. Touchdown, Eagles. Breece Hall. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it was capped off by a touchdown pass to Breece Hall.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you get...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup of 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Randolph. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
On second down, it's Stevenson. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw. Randolph. Hard throw, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Looking to throw. Randolph. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked off by Micah Parsons.
He's at the 40. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And it's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on second down. Randolph. He finds his man complete. That's Stevenson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Holding. Offense.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! A great effort there.
with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Barons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got to...
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Breece Hall, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Extra point forthcoming. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 1st and 10, Randolph. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Called at a very strong gain of 24. Up the middle they go. Stevenson. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually...
Touchdown! A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Barons are able to cut into that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On the counter, it's Hall. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Charles, a nice play there, wasting no time making his presence felt for this defense.
And you know, we heard the same conversation around the league. A lot of people were surprised that he was available, and they let him go. And now he's going to make a big-time impact with his new squad.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They're going to run the jet sweep on third down. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one.